Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here. Happy Monday. How's it going? I'm playing Minecraft. It's my world. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you haven't. I did some work off camera because it's something I've already done before. So I didn't want to, I just didn't film it. I made the villager trading hall. You can see it's a bit of a mess right here. This is where the overflow goes. So eventually we'll set up something for them. Basically, I just set up this, which I've done before in this series. So if you want to see sort of more creating it, look back a few videos. We've made it before. Essentially, these cats are everywhere. I just have no fish. I do want to set up a fishing thing, but essentially, villagers will fall into these. This guy was already down here before I built this, so I just kind of kept him there. He is Unbreaking 3. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath for some reason. He has Unbreaking 3 for like 13, so I'm just keeping him there. But anyway, essentially it allows you to trade with villagers. They'll sort of pop down right here. You can trade with them, and then by pressing this button, you can release them or just keep them in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Today, I want to get up a system so that we can discard villagers or send them to sort of a secondary location where we can keep them for trading that's super secure. So right now, if we dropped them, they would fall into this water stream and ploop, just sort of land right there. So we got to set up some sort of place for them to go after we've figured out if they're worth keeping or not. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I also found a bit of a different system for, how do we get up there? I found a bit of a different system for, it's about to be night. Tell you what, I'm just going to, the system we set up last time, well, let's just go look at it. It's going to be mindless words. We set up this big redstone thing up here recently, which is completely unnecessary. I found out a better way to do it, sort of by accident, but I'll keep it. Look at this, more cats. I set up this last time, and it's completely unnecessary. There's a way easier way to deal with villagers, which we are going to put in place of this, which actually we can do. No, I think it'll still be cool to have the adults brought over here. So we'll do it in just a second. I'm going to go sleep, and tell you what, I'm probably just going to build it because it's going to take a little bit of finagling, and we do need a little bit of redstone. But I will see you guys in just a jiffy with this setup. Let me show you guys what I found. It is fantastic. This was sort of an accident. I saw somebody's mob spawner design. Sometimes I just like looking up, Minecraft things. Where they were grabbing mobs. They wanted individual mobs. They were making this really cool arena type thing. It's this cool single player idea that actually I've had before, and I'm glad to see other people have had. Where basically they have a single player world and they create an arena with a mob spawner where you can drop in random mobs and like up the difficulty by putting in more. It's pretty neat. But anyway, they had this system, water pushing them to a corner and a minecart grabbing them from that corner, and I did not realize this still worked in Minecraft. I've seen it before. If I put a minecart, usually it'll grab somebody. Why is it not working now? This has worked every time. Every other time I've seen this, it's worked great. Does it have to be on that corner? Yeah, okay, so you can't send it into that corner. So essentially, I did the same thing, but in my world, and did an automatic... Well, I'll just show you guys instead of talking. How about that? You know, the more I work around these vines, the more I learn to hate them. Kitties everywhere, man. Look at how many. Oh, look at the little baby kitty. But the more I work around vines, the more I just despise them. But anyway, we've got some decorating to do up here. Look at this. We've got a little thing. Is that a repeater? Why do I have a repeater? That's weird. Oh, I think I was trying to throw out diorite. I don't know why. Anyway, so this is all the same except down here. You can see I've used this water to push them into a corner. And then I've used the system we already had in place, which was a tripwire to detect when they fall down the tube. I've got that hooked up, and that just sends a repeater to this thing here. So it'll automatically get them out. I can also hook it up to send, I can send pulses. Let's say this is broken, or I run out of minecarts. Now the system won't get backed up to the place where I have to fix a bunch of stuff. Oh, I need that block. See, now it won't get... Okay, how do I describe this? It'll go, you see? But before, if I did not get minecarts in here, it would refill, and basically if there was a bunch of villagers in here, it would all break. But now I can have as many villagers as I want in there, and this should still work, which is pretty neat. It also still automatically sends them if there's minecarts. If there's not, it doesn't break. It's just so many benefits. It's also a lot easier, and it works pretty well. I may need to put another power rail. They do go around that corner a little slowly, but let's go see where they end up, because this all works. So the only thing we got to do now to sort of finish this off is decorate it down here. The other thing is to let's get. Oh, there's. Okay, why did he? There may not have been enough powered rails for him to get there. He was just sitting there. That's interesting. We may have to check that out. This is the one guy who's come through since I built this. He's a cartographer. Garbage. But yeah, so we can get rid of them. They'll drop down here. I should have the floor up one higher so that we're sort of eye level with them, which I will do. You see they'll drop down into here, and they'll just sort of go until we put something for them to go to. So we'll handle that. And I think what I'm going to do is take a little bit of time, do a little bit of decorating in here, because it's pretty ugly at the moment. I'm going to raise the floor up one so we're eye level with these guys. Maybe do a slab floor. I feel like is a slab a good height for this place? Well, I've got a couple. If I'm at this height here, that feels pretty good actually. And then you can still see down there. I'm not sure why you would want to, but you can. We might do a slab floor just to be a bit different. But yeah, a bit of decorating, and also we need a place for these villagers to go if we want to keep them or not. I think for now, for keeping them, I'm just going to keep them in here. And we'll work off that. So, yeah, I'm going to do some digging, get some work done. I'll see you guys in a jiffy. Hopefully with this place more or less finished so we can move on to other things. So much time later. I put some fence gates on this place because I don't want to put any doors. I don't want to put any doors because I'm a little bit worried if I put doors, it might somehow affect villager spawning. So I'm not going to put any doors, but I've got a thing here you can see, up to kill, down to not kill. I've got a whole thing set up. If I send them to kill... it's back here. If I send them to kill, it comes to this area. You can see a cactus. So they'll fall into here if they go to kill, which is cool. The minecart will break, hopefully fall into the hopper. They'll pop out, fall onto that stuff, and die. I'm a little bit worried this might be a little wasteful. I'm curious to see how many of the minecarts we actually get back, but this will go into this system where it'll pop back up. This will go all the way over to where they get in the minecarts. It'll go all the way back to there. Which is good. So yeah, that's this area. And I brought these just so I could come down here if I really need to, you know? Be a bit careful. Anyway, so that's good. All the redstone's done. It's a little bit hard to show most of it, but it's pretty basic. I mean, we've got a minecart that splits going to that direction and this direction. One way goes to the kill, the other one just goes to an empty room for now. That's about all I could take on this project. It has been a lot of work, man. Just a lot of time. Had a lot of, like, work, and, yeah, I think I'm going to take a break from this and do something else. I did just want to get, like, a ladder into this room here. This is where the villagers that I want to keep would go. We can do that. They can't climb ladders, I don't think. Either way, I'm probably not going to use this room, maybe at all. You can use trapdoors as ladders now, I believe. Yeah. I'm probably not going to use this room at all. Eventually, I'll put somewhere for the villagers to go that I want to keep. For now, I'll probably just keep them in this room, which is pretty well lit. You can see I've done a bit of the decoration. And it looks pretty good, I think, which is good. So now I'm just going to wait for some villagers to fill it up. But let's do something else for a bit. I'm a bit burnt out on villagers at the moment, you know what I mean? So let's go maybe into the nether, just get out of this area for a bit. I've been here for quite a while. It takes a while to do this stuff, you know? Vanilla, man. It's sometimes a bit slow. I do want to do a bit more of this. Probably next time I'll do a bit more of like shaving this, and we'll probably get the final like shape that I actually want this area to be, and then start the terraforming and whatnot. I think that'll be the next episode. But let's go over to the nether and check out the wither skeleton spawning platform. Maybe get some work done over there. In the nether, just getting some levels, doing some enchanting, and just thought, bang, let's start record. So, I want to put a good dent in this. I got a little bit of time left to record this, and I want to get a little bit more of a dent into this project. Bloom. I forgot, it sometimes takes a really long time to get back here. I want to put a good dent into this project. If you look at it, oh no, I stole this iron sword. If you look at it, we've got quite a bit of it done, but I want to get the platform completely laid out, which means knocking down a few of these buildings and putting down more nether brick. I've got a lot of nether brick already, so I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, I want to get the platform done, and then we can do all the slabbing another time. But yeah, if we go back here, you can see where we've got to do. I'm just trying to get these guys out of the way, because they're the ones that'll kill me. Back here, you can see we've got quite a bit more stuff to do. I'm going to make this all over. I want to get this part all finished up. And then this part here, I'm just going to knock down and make this like flat across. So there'll be a big chunk back here. And that'll basically be everything. I think there's another walkway back there. But I'm not sure. I've never really seen them spawn past this point here. So I don't know if they can spawn back here. Either way, I might just like slab this up anyway. But yeah, I want to get the platform done, so it'll come sort of right across back here. Ooh, bow fight. That was easier than it should have been. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. I always forget to turn this off, man. If only there was some sort of like proximity sensor. That would be really handy. That would be really handy. Also, a piece of the ice actually got destroyed somehow. I don't know how it happened. A piece of the ice in the middle there got destroyed, which was really bizarre. Anywho, I'm going to just be placing nether brick for a while and destroying some of these. So when we come back, it'll probably look pretty radically different. And yeah, let's get that done. Oh boy, that was a lot of placing stuff. And I'm getting shot at from every direction. Also think I should just make this straight across for like appearances, but look at all that's done. All of this is done. I carved out some of this stuff. This took a while. But I think it'll be very good. I think it'll be very good. Right now we're getting about one skull every like 4 minutes is about the average, which is pretty good. I'm hoping to bump that up. I could expand the platform further. For now, I think it's good. I'll finish the railings and whatnot, I think, another time. But for now, I think it's pretty good. Also, can I show you guys that? I guess I can. It's just sort of awkward to get across there. Okay, let's just run. Let's just run and hope things work out. Okay, look at this. There's a blaze spawner back here. This would have been so much easier to build around. I did not know that was there, which is frustrating. But yeah, you guys can see there's lots of stuff spawning, which is great. It's a spawning platform. That's what we're looking for, is stuff to spawn. I'm going to get safe. But yeah, that's it for me today. Got quite a bit of like stuff done, and I think that's really good. The villager stuff will be cool. We can work with those pretty easily, which will be nice. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more of whatever it is I do on this channel. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.